What's in my mouth time with John Graham.
Where?
You're listening to What's in My Mouth with John Graham. Mornings.
Remember, I used
on
to be
Sirius
smooth,
XM.
Remember, I was a smooth jazz DJ for a few years on the
I did not
weekends.
know that.
Oh, really?
I did not know that.
103.1 WLOQ.
Whoa, you were an LOQ man.
Yep.
Did
On the
not know
weekends.
that.
Yeah.
What was your name?
Smooth, just John Graham.
John Graham?
Smooth jazz and more.
All right.
But they didn't want you to do that because it's too cliched. just talk like a person, John.
Hi, welcome back to LLQ. I'm Moist Hyman in the morning. I always wanted a sexy name. I always wanted to do the Quiet Storm.
How often did you talk?
Oh, I don't know. Every 3 or 4 songs. I mean, they didn't want you chatting a lot. But the coolest thing about that place was it was owned by a guy. So like Herb Gross was the guy. And he was, I think, in his 80s.
Single radio station owner.
Yeah.
That
so,
doesn't
passed
exist
away.
anymore.
That
He
guy,
passed
bet
away
that
in
guy
February.
grabbed some pussy.
Oh, it's so funny. He would like call up on weekends and say, "Hey, is this John?" I was like, "Yeah." So, this is Herb Gross. Like, okay, what do you need, sir? It's like, can you play some Billy Joel?
They'd be calling requests.
He would call
songs.
in because
Campmeyer would do. They call him.
Tone
it down.
It was a smooth jazz station, but it was always a lot of Van Morrison and Billy Joel because he loved those two. So
All right, okay.
have you sneak those in there?
What did he
every
do? A
couple
little moon dance?
Oh, sure.
Wonder-
Little moon dance?
Wonder what it would cost to buy a radio station now.
Yeah. Well, who is it? Somebody
Like, what
just
do you
bought
think?
one. Well, yeah, probably like there's.
It
there
depends
used
on
to be-
million?
if you buy like a little AM station.
Yeah.
Like there's one in DeLand. I've always wanted to buy by the high school. There's a little radio station by DeLand High School that's on this little hill. It's a little white building and it has a tower. It's so quintessential radio station that when you look at it, it triggers me to be like, you must buy that and live in that, and do your like when I see it, it's like it calls me to buy it and live at the radio station just playing classic country western music.
Because
Sons of the Pioneers.
Sure.
how do you value that?
Yeah, well, there is a station. I don't know if it's sold recently, but in New Smyrna Beach.
That went up for sale recently?
Yeah, or maybe got bought in the last couple of years. I'd have to look.
That
it
is
up,
a
but
dream of mine because that would be because I don't even care if anyone's listening. I'm doing this for me. You know who had it and did it? Steve Rondinero.
Mm-hmm. That name's familiar.
Yeah, because he was a newscaster on Wesh here in town back in the 80s. And he was the guy. He was a beautiful man, Steve Rondinero. Just a good-looking dude. But then when he got tired of newscasting, he moved away. And everybody's like, what's Steve Rondinero doing? Secretly, while he was working as a newscaster, he saved all his money and he bought a radio station. And then he just moved away to like Montana and he just ran a little radio station with his wife. He might still do it, and he's just loving it. He loves it.
It's hard to justify because you're like, well, I could just stream and for free, and then and it could reach more people.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing is, the community part where there'll still be
But
people
it's like
who
the
turn on their
argument
AM
with
radio in the
AI.
car,
It's
right?
not as good. It's not. Like streaming, when look at Queso's streaming, he's streaming taiko drumming. That's crap. But the radio, there's something about it. It just feels more tangible.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course, but the way you make money is you get listeners, and then it's hard to justify the cost. Now, if the radio station was $13,000, then it's like, okay, well, then you're paying for the novelty of being on the radio. But when the value of $1 million, you're like, oh, I'll never get this back.
Mm-hmm.
How the hell?
I think he sold it. I'm going to have to get a hold of this guy.
Look up what a radio station costs in America.
He bought this one and ran it. It was in Boone, North Carolina. That'd be perfect for my look. I look like a Boone, North Carolina DJ. Let's see how much.
Only kind of appropriate. I heard. I don't know if you guys had talked about this or even knew about this. I guess Doc passed away. Of Doc and Johnny.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You can get a small FCC. There are some for sale under $100,000. AM stations. I'll buy that one in DeLand if they. I would buy it. 100%. I would buy it. And I'd live there. I would live there, and I would broadcast 24 hours a day, country western music.
It's
country
funny.
western, not country.
Yeah,
country
sure.
western.
The AI is like $2,000 to $15,000 for a DIY internet-based low power.
Yeah,
internet-based? What are you paying for?
Yeah.
You're paying for
We
the,
can do it
the
right.
studio
We're doing it
equipment?
right now.
Like, what the hell?
See, AI,
yeah.
don't even trust it. You know more than AI.
No, yeah, but it's not like it's weird to like
Jen, it
how
wasn't.
you value that shit.
Jen, I don't believe it was the singer of Cake who passed away. It was founding member and guitarist of Cake who passed away.
It's the lead singer of Three Doors Down that passed away.
He did pass away. Yeah, Brad.
So
Brad,
so Doc, when did Doc pass away?
2 days ago.
Oh wow,
Johnny did a post, and I liked his post. He's like, "Look, I'm not going to tell stories, and I'm not going to share pictures. But if there was no Doc, there's no me, and I hope he rests easy."
Yeah.
Because they had a pretty contentious relationship, and I remember when Doc left, he didn't like me very much. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
But
I didn't know him, so it's less sad for me.
yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah. All right. Would you like to start?
Yep.
A little What's in My Mouth with our buddy John. Here we go, buddy. In 3, 2.
Welcome back to Corporate Time. We've got, some would say, our shows and our listeners' favorite food segment we do on a Corporate Time.
Food segment.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, I had to put it in a category.
Yeah, it's one of those things. But you know what you are to our show, and this is a very, very, very top tier category. You are our Bill Schaefer.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Mr. Food.
No. Bill Schaefer. I was trying to, my mind is clear, so I'm able to, like, references come easier to me.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Schaefer here in town, he was the guy that reported on the news about only good stuff.
Yeah.
And I love him.
Yeah,
to this day.
Every show needs that.
Bill Schaefer with his mustache. And
I'm
his
available.
He had, no, that's why. That's seriously. When I see you on our calendar, I get excited about it because I'm like, oh, we're not gonna have to do it. Weirdos. It's just fun stuff. You are our Bill Schaefer. And
I will say David Martin is out there because he's got the job I had 25 years ago.
David Martin's good. Little corny.
Oh,
I said it.
Shots
I said what I said. I said
Shots
what I said. I
fired.
said what I said. He's no John Graham. I do like
great
David
guy.
and met him multiple times. He's a lovely man, but he's no Bill Schaefer. I knew Bill Schaefer. You, sir, are no Bill Schaefer. That is a vice presidential debate reference from way back in the day that no one will get.
Lloyd Benson, right?
It was Lloyd Benson,
And
right?
Dan Quayle.
And Dan Quayle, yeah.
Also,
The stuff that I remember
See, I'm old enough to
and the
remember
stuff
that.
that I should remember, right? Do you have
Yeah.
that problem? I
Yeah.
only remember dumb stuff. Tom's been telling me this for years. He's like, why do you remember that? And I tell my wife, like, the list of things in my brain that I remember, the prioritization is all whacked out. It's all messed up.
John, you're from a generation that knows
Not
hard work.
that much.
Yeah. I can look at your beard and your shirt and tell you like hard work. This guy's not afraid of a rake or a hoe.
I'm even lumpeting.
Hold on. A moment for lumpening. A moment for lumpening.
Damn it!
A moment for the lumpening.
It's a new science fiction novel.
It's a movie. Stephen King's The Lumpening. Oh my God. EJ already first. Patient zero.
Screw
of the
you, EJ.
Patient zero of the lumpening. EJ. He started it. He's the lumpener. I'm saving you by insulting our other friends.
I'm gonna lump in my generation, millennials.
Yes.
As also being the last hardworking generation, and I know that
Us Gen Xers, I mean, we're kind of like,
no, but the Gen X started lumping us in with the Gen Z. They're the true lazy ones. Anything before that, I mean, the 20-year-old kids, lazy.
You know
John.
what? I hate some of his analogies, right? But I'm hitched to him, right? We're married, so I got to go down the track. I like this one. I agree with you. They are lazier than you guys. 100% lazier. Way lazier.
Everybody's going to turn into
Millennials,
those
I
damn
can
kids.
deal with a millennial all day long because you can bring them into hard work.
Yeah.
Other ones, you can't do
the
nothing.
younger generation, they don't want to get drunk. They want to live a healthy lifestyle.
They don't even want to have
wanna-
sex. You got stuff on my stuff.
They don't want to work and put their work in front of their family and all this good stuff that I want in a person around me. All work.
Here's what
no
I'm tired
play.
of, John. You know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of younger people than me looking at me saying, hey, you need to go be present with your family.
Yeah.
You know what you need to do? I'll tell
Yeah,
you.
yeah. But, yep.
Should I play the theme song?
Our country was built on the real man just staring off into the distance,
Yeah.
ignoring his family.
Yeah. You guys that are over there being present with your family, those of you doing meditation, have never built a railroad, and it shows.
And by the way, meditation is
And
you're
it
just
shows.
that's not being present.
Yeah,
you're off
you know what
in your own
meditation
head.
is? Meditation is being quietly gay. That's what meditation is. That's what it is.
All
Okay,
right,
you ready?
yeah.
Here we go. Brand new.
Oh, new.
Oh, it's new only because have you heard of Bad Bunny? This guy's popular. It's Bad Bunny. Let's do it. Let's do it Bad Bunny style.
What's in my mouth? What's in my mouth? What's in my mouth? In my mouth. It's not a penis. No. It's not a penis. No. It's not a penis. No. It's not a penis. Not a penis. It's not a penis.
No.
It's not a penis.
No, it is not.
It's not a penis.
Absolutely not.
What's in my mouth? What's in my mouth? In my mouth. What's in my mouth? In my mouth.
There you go.
All
What's in my
right.
mouth?
John
I
Graham.
think that one has the record for the most times the word penis.
Yeah. I gave you come for one penis, stay for 12.
So John, Valentine's Day is this weekend. And
Some would say the holiday of penis, Valentine's Day.
And I know you have some products that
Yes,
you want to show
many
us.
foods from grocery stores and gas stations across the greater Savannah of Central Florida.
There you go. I love it.
So we'll start off with something for Valentine's Day. This is Brock's Sweet Bright Conversation Hearts. They come in little boxes you can give out for Valentine's Day.
All right.
There you go.
Sweet, bright conversation
Tom. One
hearts.
coming
he's
at you.
throwing
Okay,
something
yeah.
at you, Grandpa. Okay, there you go.
So these are the stereotypical
Chalk
hearts.
hearts.
Yeah, but this is a
Chalk
new
hearts.
brand. It's always been Sweethearts. They're the chalky ones that you had when you were in second grade. They're made by the same company that makes Necco wafers.
Okay, see, I understand what's happening here, and I'm not. Are yours open? Okay,
Yeah.
great. We'll save these. I'm going to speak on this for a second. Brock's. It only took Brock's 105 years to figure out that we don't want the chalky sweethearts. That we want them to taste a bit more like sweet tarts.
Well, now Sweet Tarts started doing hearts a few years ago.
Yes.
And then this is brand new, and you think, oh, crazy competition, but actually Brock's and Sweet Tarts are owned by the same company.
Are they?
Yeah.
So these are just sweet tarts.
No, I would see
Oh, there's
these.
dust coming
These
out.
new
Look at the
ones
dust.
taste like. Do you remember Smarties?
I love
Mine
Smarties.
has
Try
the
these. I think
shocker on it.
To me, these taste like Smarties.
Look at mine has the
Hold on, let
person doing a shocker hand.
Back it up just a
Okay.
little bit. Back.
Did you see
Right. Back it up a little more. It's autofocus.
I need to
Yeah, I
get
see
closer.
it.
It's the shocker. Look at this.
And the
I can't-
pinky has what appears to be fudge on it, or I don't know what.
All I can see is a glare.
Give me one
So
of those.
is-
Oh, you gave me.
Here, let me
some.
break
Okay,
into
thank
one of
you,
these.
thank
I
you,
got some
Tom.
more boxes.
Is that right? Is there,
That can't be. The thing that was actually,
You
I know
do-
it.
I
the
mean,
only thing
like-
is, if you look in the box,
You could take the devil horn.
No, I know what it is.
Does it hang loose?
It's the I love you. No, in Hawaii.
Oh.
oh, it's American Sign
A
Language.
lot of people don't know this. Is it American Sign Language? When you put the thumb out, that's I love you.
Okay,
when you
okay.
tuck the thumb, it's devil.
Okay.
Thumb out, I love you.
Yeah, but also the I love you is the shocker, right?
No.
Oh no, the shocker's.
No.
well,
No,
what's
no.
the
That's-
shocker
that's-
again?
that's the
Shocker.
shocker.
The shocker is, I mean, leave it to the older. I mean, like the
It looks
two
like
of-
a
that's
Boy
the
Scout
shocker?
salute. Yeah,
Me and
that's-
John,
I'm
the
not
two-
going to say why,
two-
but that's it.
Oh, two.
Yeah.
Okay, two and then one. All right.
Yeah.
This seems like a good enough time to let you both know that my wife prefers a reverse shot.
And you tell us this because she's off the continent? Is that what I...
Ooh, these are Smarties. These are great. This is the best product you've ever brought
Oh,
us.
yeah. That's just.
You
like
wanna know
a
why?
sweet
Oh, tell me
tart.
more.
I'm addicted to Smarties. I love Smarties. I'm one of those trash people that I know a lot of people hate Smarties.
No, they're good.
It's literally just sugar with citric acid. I love it.
Now, Smarties, here's a little bit of trivia you didn't ask about. Smarties in the U.S. are completely different from Smarties in the rest of the world. And go up to Canada, and Smarties are basically cheap M&Ms. It's a whole different candy, a whole different company.
Interesting.
They have to call them Rockets. The ones we eat, they call them Rockets. In
I
Canada.
remember Butler because he is British, or he's still British, but when he worked here, he told me that. He's like, did you know that Smarties here in America are like the tangy, and in England the Smarties are chocolate. I go, get to work. What the hell? I don't even know that. Get to work, man. What are you doing? That's what I said to him.
So what do we got next, John?
That's good.
Right here, there's 3 new M&Ms out there. They're not really for Valentine's Day, but it works right in because they're calling them. Where is it here? They're calling them the Bakery Collection. So this one's cherry chocolate cupcake. I'll hand that to Dan.
Cherry chocolate cupcakes, what Tom makes me call him.
Let's see.
Should I have one of these?
Here, Tom, here's lemon meringue. I'll just hand them all to Dan.
All right.
Yeah.
So
And
a different take on an M&M, cherry chocolate.
Yeah,
It does taste like a cherry chocolate.
Cherry chocolate are kind of just the regular small M&Ms, but there's like cherry chocolate flavor in them. The lemon meringue ones are the ones that have that like Rice Krispie kind of center in them.
Okay.
And no chocolate, just like the lemon vanilla kind of flavor.
The cherry chocolate one is nice. Not bad at all.
I don't know if it screams cherry, but I do like the way it
little
tastes.
cherry.
Yeah. And then the third one here, I've never heard of this as the thing people actually eat, but they taste nice. Peanut butter cinnamon roll.
Peanut butter cinnamon
And so that's got
roll.
like the peanut butter center, those kinds of M&Ms. And then
All right.
the
My family loves. Now, I'm a Reese PC man.
Mm-hmm.
My family says I'm an idiot and that the best peanut flavored panache, rather, that's the correct term from, I believe, the Reese's Corporation. They like peanut butter M&Ms, which are exactly the same in my mind as a Reese PC.
Yes.
It's the
Yeah.
same thing, but
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
like, no. It's not the same. It's not the same.
Because Reese's Pieces are smooth peanut butter, and Reese's peanut butter cups are more like a paste.
Okay.
So
It's like ground peanuts instead of like a smooth peanut.
What was that
butter.
last one I had?
Last one is
Peanut
peanut
butter.
butter cinnamon roll.
That's pretty good.
So
that one's I would not kick that out of bed for eating crackers.
So as long as we've been doing this segment, John, there's been companies that release certain different flavors of their this non-traditional to their brand, right?
Sure.
And
Like we'll get to Oreos in a minute.
Yes,
They started
yeah.
to put out a million different flavors.
and we've talked about this before, where a lot of times they do this for marketing, right? So that they can market like, hey, we got this weird thing, and they do a small batch. Hopefully, that just like we're talking about, other media picks it up. Like M&M's is a weird flavor.
Don't forget M&M's holiday brands are out this year.
Beers have been doing this for years. Like, it's all for marketing, right? So, but I feel like it's getting less and less valuable because we're all, as a society, aware that companies can release other flavors, and like the M&Ms tasting like, cherry chocolates isn't that astonishing or like amazing. Oh, it does taste like I'm aware of, like, jelly beans. Throughout years, we realized like you could put flavors into jelly beans, you could put flavors in anything, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like it's not that special anymore. And I wonder if that is going to cause these companies just to stop doing it, or will it go on forever and like they constantly for marketing
Going
or,
with what
because it
you're-
doesn't seem like it's like, okay, who cares?
Well,
what flavor it is?
going along with what you're saying is, right, would it help if they were harder to find?
Well, it's like this one actually. I thought you were only going to be able to buy these 3 special M&Ms online, but just 2 days ago I found them at Walgreens.
Okay, yeah, all right, yeah. So and then now because of online, you almost like can always find them because everything's online.
I understand
So,
what
you know what I'm
I
saying?
think I'm picking up what you're saying. When I was a kid and there was a special varietal of anything, you would have to almost go on a magical hunt to find it. Mm-hmm. First, you'd have to give it enough time for it to show up, which with shipping back in the day, it was not like what we have now where you see the commercials and then boom, the products are everywhere. It was harder.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
harder.
Publix, the person got mad at me. I said, well, mad is strong. But I said, hey, I'm looking for this thing. And they looked it up and they said, well, we'll have that eventually, but it only came out 2 weeks ago. I was like, yeah, so why don't you have it?
Yeah.
Well,
What the hell?
maybe it is the jelly bean marketing of it, where we all know that, like, what's the jelly bellies? You can chemically make any flavor you want,
Sure.
and because you can do that, it's almost devalued the fact that
This is
you
the
can
AI
turn things
argument again,
different
too.
flavors.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
yes,
the abundance of anything
M&Ms.
ruins everything.
Well, that's the
almost.
rest of my segment, so I guess.
Well, no, but
I'm just thinking.
yeah.
I'm like, does this eventually fade away? Like, do M&Ms, like, do they just like, hey, we're just going classic, and maybe some peanut butter, some staple stuff, but like all the lemon pepper or
lemon pepper M&M sounds disgusting.
Or the s'mores,
popular in Atlanta only.
The chocolate cake, cherry chocolate, that kind of thing. Those novelty flavors. I wonder if like society doesn't find any value in it.
I think
so. It's like because you could find these flavors everywhere.
Well, the last thing we're not looking at though is that maybe what if they repurpose their research and development budget into just rolling these products out? What if this is just an experiment? They already know. They've narrowed it down to 5 different flavors.
They know how many peanut M&Ms
They know they
sell.
have to put certain things out anyway and test. So why not just put the 3 out, see how they do as a novelty, get people talking about it, and because you're always relying on your. I would imagine most people eat peanut M&Ms, right? That's the money maker.
Yeah.
I like them.
The yellow bag.
Mm-hmm.
I think they can prop the whole company up on just purely peanut M&Ms.
And they've done like almond M&Ms and different nut M&Ms.
Almond M&Ms are good,
but nothing's trumped the peanut M&M.
But I think
standard
not
yellow
yet.
bag.
But here's where it's coming back. I think peanut M&Ms, because I think when they first came out, they started as like one of these, where they're
Was
like
that novelty?
I think they did. I think it's almost like Frito-Lay's done that before. All Dressed was originally, and we've talked about All Dressed potato chips before in the show, especially when John's here. But All Dressed, I think, came out. It was like limited edition All Dressed, and now it's a regular flavor all the time. And I think it's their way of we're dumb. They're already this might be 3 years in the making. These were already planning on coming out 3 years ago.
Yeah,
and they had their R&D. They had to do it. And they knew they were going to do it. And what you're saying about it not being special, I agree. Amazon has done a lot of that. AI is doing a lot of that. It's stealing a lot of the things. It's making everything right at our fingertips.
Like anybody I know that liked cherry chocolates, and
my dad loved cherry chocolates,
like-
which I think they are so gross.
Oh,
I'm not.
I like them.
I wouldn't be like, I can't wait to tell my buddy about this. That the M&M has this flavors.
Yeah,
like,
but you wouldn't be that about anything.
No, but like because he can find anything online cherry chocolate flavored that he wants, and therefore it's not a like, I gotta show him this. Like, yes,
I don't think everyone's as jaded as you're saying right now.
No,
man.
no.
You're talking about
How
literally.
do other people live?
You're
You're
talking
kind of
about
like looking around at everybody. You're like,
Like-
we have everything in our fingertips. Don't you hate everything because of that? And I'm like, I don't know, man.
Well, it doesn't. Having everything at your fingertips makes it like it's not. You don't go run and tell your buddy like, hey, do you know they have like. Yeah,
That's literally what I'm doing.
on the radio.
What else you got,
Hey, check
man?
this out, guys. Actually, here's one. This tastes exactly the same as regular Oreos. Here, grab one of these.
All right.
These are called Oreo Stuff of Legends. First off,
I might
headline,
have these at my house.
32 different Marvel heroes and villains on the cookies.
Here you go, buddy.
But the weird thing is, the filling, if you look, the filling's kind of gray colored. If you unscrew the cookie and lick the gray filling, it turns blue.
Yeah, damned if it does. Look at that.
And it'll turn your mouth blue, too.
Okay.
So I think this is going to be really big with 7-year-olds.
Okay.
Because they taste the same, and just like after you chew one up, show each other what your inside of your mouth looks like.
Okay. So this is the mountains on a Coors can turning colors when it's cold, or what is it, the novelty?
Yeah.
There's a novelty there.
Yeah. And then
Those are great.
I always wondered
Here, now
when
show the camera your tongue.
Oh.
Very gross.
Who's paying, the Marvel or Oreo? That I always
Well,
wonder
they probably
that.
both get a cut of the profit. I'd put it that
Or
way.
or they
Yeah.
partnered and then they get a cut of sales.
Well, hold on. It's got to cost more. I think Marvel pays more in this because to have how many different characters?
32.
You need 32 different stencils. I'm not saying that's an S-ton of money for Nabisco, but do you see what I'm saying? Like the regular Oreo is a stamped out Oreo cookie. It says Oreo on it, and it has the cream inside. If they're doing 32 different cookie stencils, that is going to cost them more in production, guaranteed.
Yeah. But then, so what?
Tom, your teeth are blue.
I know. I know too. It's terrible. Absolutely. But those are good cookies.
Is it more
Wow, they're
valuable to Oreo, to selling Oreos, to have Marvel characters on them? Or is it more valuable for Marvel's marketing to have Oreo in every grocery store having this back? You know, I always wondered.
Who's it worth more to?
Who's it worth more? And I know there's a definitive answer.
Or will people buy them more for the Marvel characters or for the fact that your tongue is
I'd
black?
say Oreo in this one. And my argument would be, if you're going to buy them anyway, and you got a 7-year-old like John said, or my daughter, she's going to want these over regular. Mm-hmm. And if I go, they got color changing thing, you know, like cream, she'd be like, oh, yeah, we got to get that. We got to try that. So there's it would push us over the edge. Those are great. I like those.
So what's next, John?
Have you guys been in Walmart lately and shopped for dessert?
I have been in Walmart lately, but not shop for dessert.
Now, they don't call them these, but I would call these hand pies. They've got like a bunch of. See, that's cherry.
Are we allowed to say that on the air?
Here, Tom,
hand
I got
pie?
lemon, pecan, and strawberry cream. What do you want?
All right, I'll take a strawberry cream.
Okay, heads up.
And this is a
These
hand
are like
pie.
Yeah, these are under $1 a piece.
You have a cream pie, right? Over there? Strawberry cream pie? What? Why are you laughing? Nobody's laughing. Nobody else is laughing. You're the only one
I
laughing.
do have a strawberry cream pie, and I also know what that is in the Urban Dictionary, which I go to once a day.
Yeah.
I'm the only guy.
So I think these actually went up. I remember them being 88 cents. Now they're like 92. They went up a nickel or 4 cents or whatever.
One pie, 320 calories.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. These are great.
Yeah, I mean, these days, can you buy a dessert for $1?
I didn't know they still sold these.
No, these are actually. I think these are pretty new, actually.
The way that
Well, mine's got a freshness date of 2/18/26.
Yeah, I
so
bought
gotta
them
feel both days.
yesterday.
Yeah. A little bit of time.
the pie the pie that I knew of that my dad swore on, and you said hand pies it was like a little wax bag.
The Hostess ones.
Is that a Hostess
Yeah.
one? And then you'd open it up, and inside of it almost looked like an empanada.
Yep. And those were fried. These are baked, but yeah.
Yeah, it was like a little fried pie, and my dad would get them at the grocery. You get 'em-
Apple, cherry,
Yeah.
chocolate pudding.
Do they make those anymore or no?
I don't know if Hostess does. I know, especially when I say the South, I mean north of here.
We don't eat
They're all
hand
kinds
pies
of-
anymore,
yeah, you
right?
get all kinds
Construction
of flavored
workers,
pies,
they're like, no, we're taquitos now.
Last time I was in Nashville, the convenience stores were crazy with hand pies. Yeah.
Yeah, they've grown up though. Like no construction worker around here. When I was a kid, you'd go into like a Fina, or you go into like one of those marts, and there'd be a construction worker getting a big drink and a hand pie, like a wax paper pie.
Okay.
Now, when you go into 7-Eleven, you're still the big drink, but they're getting a savory food, not a sweet food. They're getting like a taquito or a hot dog. They don't get pies anymore. That ship has sailed. Maybe millennials will bring back pies.
Well, the sugar thing, I don't know. It depends on
right.
it's all
right.
marketing. It's where how people eat, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But and these ham pies are made like a huge kitchen somewhere, and then delivered to all Walmarts,
I would imagine.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a...
Have either of you actually taken a bite of one?
No. I did want to open it up. 'cause I don't
open mine
even
up.
know
Crack
how
them
to-
open, man.
Do you have a fork? Do you need a fork?
Nah, they're
No,
hand pies.
yeah,
Well, they don't
yeah.
call them hand pies,
But you got to pull it in there in a tin. It's gonna be.
yeah,
in
there's a
tin.
little piece of aluminum foil in
Yeah.
it.
There you go.
And I love that they're called 4-inch mini baked lemon pie, and the brand, is freshness guaranteed. That's the Walmart brand.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not saying they're health food, but most of them, Tom's does have artificial colors in it.
I love
Most of them don't have artificial colors or flavors, and they're baked, not fried, and they don't have corn syrup in them.
I love a brand where the name of what the brand is the best possible thing you can do. Like I like buying a generic brand at a grocery store where their generic brand is greatest food of all time. Like I like that. Greatest food of all time.
First
brand.
quality.
Yeah. Tastiest in the world brand.
So I mean, it was pretty
That's
good.
good. That's a good pie.
I kind of expected it to be good. You know,
Yeah.
it was like good breading. The
Yeah,
filler
it's
fine.
for a commercially made pie, they're relatively flaky.
Yeah, that's a great pie.
It's not going to be your grandma's apple pie, but yeah.
I would keep one of those in my pocket during the show. And when I need a snack, just pull out a hand pie.
What's a hand pie cost, John?
$1.
Well, these are
Oh.
92 cents before tax.
Yeah, pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's. I mean, $1 pie.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Shouldn't be that cheap. How the hell
What a
is that?
country. That's America. They should talk about that during the Super Bowl. They'd be like, did you know you can get an individual pie for 90 cents? That's America.
How does that even work?
I don't know.
That's insane.
I honestly don't know what to tell you on
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one because the crust on that, I was going to say, I was going to bag on that. You can't.
Yeah.
The crust on that's really good. That's a good pie.
All right.
Got another one here. This is Little Debbie. You talked about companies branching out and trying new things like
Yeah.
Oreo and all this. Little Debbie's been branching out a lot lately. They have some ice creams now that have Little Debbie stuff in them. And this is Little Debbie's. Remember, everybody thinks it's little. It's Little Debbie's, but it is banana pudding with no G cream pies.
You're going heavy on the cream pie today. I feel like you're horny today, John. All right. These are...
and they are kind of tiny. But
And they have the...
you get 8 in a box.
And they have something that everything banana needs when you're eating a banana snack. You need artificially colored, bright yellow banana filling.
Now, I'm not going to tell you what these taste like to me. Let's see what
Well,
they
right
taste
off
like
the
to you.
rip, it tastes like a chemical to me. Like right off the rip, it tastes like somebody's been cleaning a bathroom
You're close
with
to what
chlorine.
I was going to say.
It's banana pudding.
It tastes like Fabuloso to me.
No, they taste
Is
like
it-
circus peanuts to me.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
You know, it'll last, 1,000 years before the molds or whatever the hell.
Now, again, to be fair, like everybody says, oh, Twinkies last forever. They replace them every 10 days in the store. They don't sit there as long as you think
Yeah,
they do.
yeah.
Okay, tell me if I'm crazy. But when
You're
I
crazy.
see the guy, well, Tom already knows that answer. When I see the guy at 7-Eleven, and he's tasked with going through and pulling off all the old snacks that didn't sell and putting on new snacks, if none of his snacks sell, I would be sad. Like if I showed up and all of my banana cream pies are all there and I just have to pull them back and put new ones up, I'd be like, oh God, what am I doing? You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
morale wise, I'd be like, nobody likes my pies.
Such is my life.
But that, it's banana pudding. It tastes like that.
See, to me, it didn't taste like banana pudding.
No.
It tasted like circus peanuts.
Okay, yeah, I can see
I
the
see what you're
circus.
saying.
Which, if you like circus peanuts, these are fantastic. But if you think it's going to taste like pudding,
Yeah.
Because, in Florida, like your grandma will make fresh banana pudding,
Yeah.
or like your barbecue restaurant will have banana pudding.
Hell
I
yeah.
know Porky's used to have the best banana pudding.
Oh, it was great.
And so from eating that fresh and then going to a Twinkie like packaging, you're going to automatically, it's going to be staler
Yeah.
because we're used to fresh Florida banana pudding.
I also feel like as far as pudding goes, as far as pudding snacks or pudding adjacent snacks, we really maxed out with Bill Cosby and Puddin' Pops.
oh, yeah.
And because they were so good. Like I could eat, like as a young Dan could sit in his underwear and eat an entire box of Puddin' Pops.
Yeah.
A whole box.
Remember the swirled ones?
Oh, they were so good.
Yeah.
I like the vanilla ones the best though. They would do this thing where they had like an old school Puddin' Pop would have almost like a coating of ice over
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So you would lick, and then eventually you would break through to the pudding and you'd be like relieved. You'd be like, yes, there you are, pudding.
Also,
so good.
Bill Cosby loved pudding.
Yeah.
And rape.
Yeah, he did. He absolutely did. And you know what? That product didn't take as much heat as Subway did for Jared.
Well, I think they went away before
They
we
did,
found out
but if they
that he's a
brought it back
bastard.
right now,
Yeah.
people wouldn't even care. People would be like, hey, if you could put Cosby on the box, people would buy them and be like, we don't care. Pudding Pops are so good, we don't care. Put him on the box.
What do you got next, John?
That's a transition, kids. I got 2 more. Do you still eat protein bars?
Yep.
He's sitting on one
So
right
this
now.
is one. I saw this.
I ate it with my butt.
Good prop.
I saw this one with in Walmart. It actually said brand new, so it's not just new; it's brand new. Pure Protein brand. Do you like
Yeah,
those?
we've danced with Pure Protein
This
before.
is the Fruity Pebbles.
No, thank you.
No, okay.
No,
I'm
thank
not
you.
a baby, John. I'm
Yeah.
home.
No, thank you. When I work out, all I think about is war. When I'm on the Peloton, all I think about is Pete Hegseth and dropping bombs in Iran.
I like this, and I'm not a big protein bar eater. It's the consistency is pretty
Do you want to open
smooth.
one, or
There's
you
not a
want
lot
me
of
to open
chunky
it?
stuff in there or anything.
I'll open it.
Okay, yeah.
I'll do
yeah.
it.
The one thing I will
We
say
gotta
is,
try it.
and you're probably familiar with this. You know the trouble mannitol. Mannitol is one of those sugars that's like a low calorie sweetener, but if you eat like one bar, you'll be fine.
Doesn't
But
affect
if-
me.
but
You
if
know why?
oh,
Man is small.
It's the one that if you eat too much mannitol, it's a diuretic. So poops and farts aplenty
Oh, okay.
if you overdo it.
I like that.
That's horrible. I don't like that at all.
Didn't like that?
Mm-mm.
Do you like
No.
Do you like Fruity Pebbles?
I do not. That's bad. I can't do that, John. I'm sorry.
No, hey, I didn't make them.
That is terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Really? That's interesting because like
No.
I think they taste like Fruity Pebbles.
they
If
do
you like
taste
Fruity
like.
Pebbles,
If you like
they're great,
Fruity
yeah.
Pebbles, you're gonna like that. But I've never
Now,
been a Fruity Pebble
If you
guy.
think Fruity Pebbles taste like Lemon Pledge, then you wouldn't like these.
Yeah, I taste the
I
lemon
taste the
pledge
lemon
now.
pledge. Yeah. You should have done that.
Also, the making things taste like a particular cereal, like again,
You're tricking me.
is this artificial flavoring? You know, like a cereal is notorious for being nothing, right? It's just
Yeah.
like puffed sugar with chemicals in it.
There's really no nutrients in it.
And then so it's like I don't need my protein bars to taste like puffed cereal or puffed chemicals with sugar in it or whatever.
Could they make a protein bar? If they could make a flavored protein bar for you out of one famous product, could they? Or you're just not interested in that?
Well, I like my protein bars to be as like at least to market to me because I know there's no way for me to know. So it's like the market that it's all some sort of like whole food based or like
Right.
real ingredient. You
Like
know,
those ones
As
those
opposed to
R-
being made out of whey, which is
Yeah.
leftovers.
Remember those RX bars for a while? They're like RX bars, 3 ingredients, 2 dates, an
Oh, those are
egg
still out there.
white,
Yeah.
and 1 fig. And I'm like, yeah, that all sucks.
yeah, they're
All
not
of
that good.
sucks.
Yeah,
2
yeah.
dates, an almond, and a fig. You can flush that down the
But
toilet.
at least-
I'm not interested.
At least you're marketing to me that it's like
Correct.
a natural thing. And then if you're marketing like, hey, get this protein bar, it tastes like artificial cereal. I'm just like, well, that's no reason for me to buy it.
Gotcha.
Like, I don't want that.
But I think May would like this. My daughter would
Yes.
like this a lot.
Kids-
Because the trick is, of course, protein powder by itself tastes terrible.
It
yeah,
does. It does.
Yeah.
That's why we sit on it here. That's what we were talking about.
I got last one. Unless do you want to talk
Yeah,
more about
no,
protein
no.
bars?
Oh,
Okay.
Tom has he has a paper folded up in his. I have something I want to say. It's the Bud Dwyer. Remember that guy?
Oh yeah, Kettle Brand. They've started branching out. They make avocado oil fried potato chips now, and this one is spicy kimchi. Do you like fermented cabbage?
You know, one of the best bagels that we got at Jeff's Bagel Run was a kimchi bagel. It was a good ass bagel.
Yeah, you wouldn't think.
You would not.
But it's a flavor that's not utilized enough.
And I've had kimchi at multiple restaurants because chefs will just bring you stuff, and it's the best way to eat anything is just if he prepared it, just eat it, or she just eat it. And I am coming around to kimchi. Dom from West End Trading Company, he will stop at iFresh to get kimchi. It like makes a trip 2 times a week to Orlando to get it. So
There's even vegan kimchi out there now because a lot of
those
times,
are good.
it actually has cabbage powder in there among other things.
It
That
literally tastes like kimchi.
Explain the face he made when he
Yeah.
took a whiff.
What's pungent? It's a pungent smell.
Yeah. It does. It smells like an old
it stinks.
room with a dog in it.
Yeah, it smells like an old lady room dog. Yes, it does. It smells like
It's like an old wet
Yeah.
room with a
You know what
dog
it smells like?
lives in
It
there.
smells like a choir. It smells like an old lady's choir seat that she's been sitting on. They're good.
I won't be P word. I'll eat it.
Yeah,
but
no,
I-
the flavor's good. Yeah, they stink though.
Yeah.
They stink.
It's
but a lot of things
Have you
eat
ever
stink.
had kimchi?
Yeah, no, not
Yeah.
a fan. Not a fan.
It's
Not
the-
a fan.
Not,
Oh,
it-
you don't
not,
like it?
not
Not
for
for
you.
you. Not for you.
No.
Okay.
All right.
Not good.
Other flavors out there. You like spicy though, don't you? At least a little.
Yeah.
So I like those.
They do a pepperoncini.
Yeah.
They do a chamoy. They do one apple cider vinegar chips. I don't know about those, but they do that.
We bought those.
How were those?
Me and my daughter bought those. They're great. They're just like a more pungent salt and vinegar. That's my daughter's favorite
sense.
potato chip flavor, salt and vinegar potato
Yeah,
chip.
That's a standard. That's fine.
It's so good. And the apple cider vinegar version is just stronger.
Mm-hmm.
If you like apple cider vinegar, if you like barbecue, like we paired them with barbecue,
That makes
and
sense,
then
yeah.
we had some left.
You're
And
getting
I
close
put,
to making your own all dressed.
I'm getting close to making my own everything because I've just found that cooking, like I always end up with just better results for everything. But
Sure.
yeah, I like those. Those are good. But I can see where people wouldn't like them. They do smell like poo-poo.
John, I'm curious, when you do this segment, how do you curate these products? Like, where do you
I
just...
definitely try things I don't bring in because I either think they're not interesting or just like.
Can you
that
give
was,
us one?
That was
So-
fine. Well,
so-
I brought in the special sauce flavored chips from Kettle.
Yeah, these are off air. You didn't even see.
Yeah, when I saw special sauce, I thought, oh, maybe they taste like Big Mac sauce or something.
Yeah.
And they're fine, but they basically taste like all dressed. Here, Dan, try them. See what you
The
think.
best
If you're
chip-
all dressed guy, tell me if it tastes like
Do
all
you want
dressed.
to know the best chip I've ever had? We got sent. They got sent to us by a listener, and I'll never find them again. They're from Poland, and they were ketchup flavored Lay's, and they're huge in Europe. Ketchup flavored.
Now Canada has ketchup flavored chips, and sometimes I can find them here at Wawa. Now I can't say they're going to be as good as the ones you had, but yeah.
There's nothing special about those.
Okay.
You're right. That
They're
is
kind of all dressed.
That's a very pedestrian chip. All dressed, I think, would be bigger flavor.
Gotcha.
But the ones that I like the most, there were these. Oh, somebody's saying they had them. Yeah, they were from Poland. They were sent to us by a person in the military, a man in the. We have a lot of BDMs and listeners overseas in the military, and he's like, "Hey, these are my favorite chips. They're it was Lay's, but it was the Polish version, whatever the it could be like whatever Walkers would be in Poland, and they were just ketchup flavor, but they were spicy." They had like almost like a heavy paprika flavor. They were really, really excellent chips. They were just really, really good chips.
You know what I didn't know, and I found out the other day, is that like a regular bag of yellow standard Lay's, right? And I'm sure this is with a lot of Lay's and other potato chips, but they have protein in them. Did not know.
Yeah.
Like they'll have 2 grams of protein. And I realize that because Max he's a vegetarian, so it's like I'm always constantly worried about him getting enough protein, you know, because he also doesn't eat the beans and all the other stuff that you should get, you know. But
So he's a vegetarian who lives on Oreos, that kind of thing.
yeah.
That's the way I would
floating like trash, John.
That's
But so then I was like, and then I randomly looked at the back of a
Anthony
Lay's.
Edwards from the NBA, also same diet, because he drinks cranberry Sprite.
And I was like, I did not know that a bag of Lay's, like a cheap, the 99-cent tiny snack bag of Lay's, it's got like 2 grams of protein. And I was like,
Yeah, potatoes get a bad rap. There's micronutrients in there.
Yeah. It's like,
I mean, I'm not saying you should eat only potato chips, but yeah.
But I didn't know that they give you any protein. I thought it was like all carbs.
Does he like potatoes?
No, he doesn't.
Because I was going to say, does he like baked potatoes? Because my daughter did something that happened to me, and our buddy Jesse Wolf was in earlier, and he mentioned Red Lobster, and this is kind of where it happened to me. I remember going to Red Lobster as a child so many times. I went to so many seafood restaurants as a child because my parents loved fish dinners.
Yeah.
That you would get French fried out as a kid, and then you only have a few other options. Kids now, they have every option, but when you were a kid, when I was a kid, you would get either French fries, or you could upgrade to a baked potato, but that's for adults, or you get nothing else. Those were the options. And I remember at some point, I graduated to a baked potato with butter and sour cream, bacon, and like green onion.
Yeah.
And Maisie is there now, and she's obsessed, like freaking upset. I was hoping maybe he liked potatoes because I was like, dude, I got it for you because baked potato, she will literally go and I'll bake her a potato or put it in the microwave until it gets nice and soft, and she'll take that to dance class. She'll put cheese on it, chili on it.
Chili
like
baked
an old
potato.
lady. Like an old lady. Yeah, she takes like
Wendy's used to be able to do that. Can you still do that
I
at
was
Wendy's?
telling Maisie about this. She didn't believe me, but I was telling her back in the day, and I believe through looking it up with my daughter, there are still some Wendy's restaurants that offer baked potatoes around North America.
I thought they all did, so.
Maybe they do, but you used to be able to. I don't know if ours does on Colonial because I think I've wanted one before, like really high, and tried to get one. But you used to be able to go, and she is literally obsessed with baked potatoes. It's like one of her #1 dinner things is baked potato.
Do you remember the Wendy's Super Bar?
Loved it.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing there.
You can make tacos. You can make spaghetti.
You could make. They'd have quesadillas. They would make baked potatoes.
Yeah.
They'd put baked potatoes. You could put the chili on it. They had a full salad bar. Oh, I loved it.
Remember back when a lot of Wendy's had a fountain in them?
Oh, yeah. Well, they had that front sunroom. The one in DeLand was expensive. The one in DeLand was fancy, where we had the Super Bar off to the left-hand side. And then you could step down into what was called, like, the Wendy's Grotto. And it would lower down into a sunroom that had these big windows that were curved, and they were tinted so you could sit there. My dad's like, oh, my God, this is a Taj Mahal. My dad thought he was at a goddamn 5-star restaurant.
They put a line of pothos, have some
it's called called the atrium. Sorry, everybody's calling it the atrium.
Yeah, you have some plants in there, some pothos, and some vines hanging down there. Like, look at this, it's Taj Mahal.
Oh, I loved it. Me and my dad would sit in there and eat it. He'd get his chili and all of that.
I had Wendy's chili for dinner last night.
Did you really? Yeah. Don't tell people that, John. What is wrong with I'm going to have to cut that out.
We get Wendy's chili and
That's so
Never
sad.
say that, John.
That's so sad. You look like a man that chili.
Did you eat it out of the paper cup?
Oh my God!
Sure.
Please tell me you ate it in the drive-thru while listening to a self-help book.
It was back in the day when Wendy's and other fast food restaurants used to actually be restaurants.
Yep.
Now they are not.
Well, no, you go into McDonald's and they don't want you in there.
No, hell no.
Can't you just go to the drive-thru, please?
Yeah. They don't. They're like, what? They don't want any humans in here. I'm like,
I learned something today through. It was another thing we were going to talk about with Jesse Wolf, but I can mention it to you guys. It's kind of interesting. I was wondering why the McDonald's on Colonial that we go to get anything McDonald's, and it would be probably the number one fast food restaurant that Maisie will request when we need to get something fast food, she'll get a hankering for a burger or some nuggets or something like that. But I've always wondered why it runs so well. It does. This one up here in Colonial, literally in the, let's say, 30 years I've used it and living in this area, it's never gotten my order wrong. They're always quick. And the same people have been there. There's no turnover. Like the ladies in the drive-thru have been there, I swear to God, for like 10 years.
It's a good franchise owner. Yeah. That's the only.
Exactly.
Because there's at least 2 companies here in town.
Exactly. But what's weird is, I didn't know this until today, when you use their app, and Andrea uses the app all the time because you get a tons of free food. Like just tons. They want you to use the app so much, they will incentivize the hell out of it. But do you know that when you do your order on the app, they know where you're at. So they move your order up. So if you're going, so when she goes to pick up her order, for instance, for Maisie, the reason the fries are always hot and everything is like piping, and we've always had this, is because they use geofencing. Those fancy apps use geofencing. So they know that Andrea's on. I didn't know this. That they know she's on her way. They see her car coming. So actively, when they're running the line and putting the bags together, they can move that one up and get it out of the way. I didn't know they were doing that kind of technology, but I read a whole article in Wired today where they were outlining the geofencing technology that McDonald's is using to get your food faster, and I actively see it happening. It's wild.
Well, unless you're paranoid like my wife and location services off.
Yeah. Well, that's me. That's literally one of the reasons I don't use the McDonald's.
I mean, I don't. I tell Chris, who do you think?
Who's tracking you?
Who's looking at it?
They see me getting
I
McDonald's.
don't want them to see me where I am. Yeah. Who? You don't? Yeah. You're nowhere. Who cares? Yeah. I don't even care where you are. You think other people do?
You're going to make me be the old man yelling at clouds.
No, it's true. Like, what the hell? Like, there's no privacy anymore. I gave that up years ago.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty
cool.
For
me, I hate when they go in, can we get your phone number? I said, can I have your phone number? Then no, you
can't. No, don't say that. Well, that's what creepy guys
Just
say.
Just give me your phone number. I'll give out my phone number right now. 407-808-92.
867-5309.
I'm not going to tell the last name. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, there's 10 to choose from. You'll figure it out.
Anyway, John, thanks so much for coming by.
Good job,
we appreciate
buddy.
it.
Yeah, thanks for doing this. So what's the next big holiday we got to tee up? What are we getting prepared for?
Well, one of the things I'm actually hoping, I don't know if it's going to be out in time because they haven't released the official release date yet, but Dirty Dew is coming out, Mountain Dew. Like, but dirty sodas, we talked about dirty sodas, the thing out of Utah where people put milk in their soda. And yeah, Mountain Dew is going to be releasing a Dirty Dew.
All right.
I will not be drinking that. I like my Dew clean. I like a clean Dew.
Hey, we'll try it when you come in.
Yeah,
and
sounds good.
And how many different flavors? I mean, will they do this for 100 more years?
No.
Yes.
Oh,
no.
They've at least got 2 Baja Blasts now, right? There's Baja Blast. I think there's like Baja Blast Mango or something.
Yeah, well,
like
Cabo. I've got Cabo right now.
Maybe
that's the one I'm addicted to, John. I love it.
Yeah, and you'll keep having to come up with news. There's a new R&D department and new marketing and just.
But what's odd is that they are doing it, maybe through the use of AI or whatever. But I was talking to the manager of the Corinne 7-Eleven this morning, and he's like, "Hey man, did you try that new Cabo Mountain Dew?" And I was like, "I got my pants on, told me." And he's like, he goes, "I'm so." I know I've fallen into using old man phrases. And he goes, I'm so sick of all the flavors, but they got me again. And he's right. They got me again. Like, I'm sick of the flavors too, but I tasted it. I'm like, oh my God, it's so good. They did something. They keep doing it. You did it again, Mountain Dew. You did it again.
All right. We will see you tomorrow.
Awesome.
Beauty.
Perfect.
Is that it?
That's it.
Am I
for
turning
today.
us off
Yeah,
today?
yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to go edit and do other things.
No, you don't need that.
Yeah, I hate dirty sodas, but my daughter loves them.